Billy? Give me a moment. What is going on here? Okay, let's see how this goes. Welcome back to Marvel Puzzle Quest with me, PiMacleod. We're on day 4,311. It's been a few days, or a week, or more. Been very sparse lately, right? I know. Unity forever. Yes, John. Oh, man. I just hope, you know, the updates start coming in more positive. We've had a lot of bugs in this game, haven't we? I mean, I don't think anyone can deny that. It doesn't matter what version, what device, what you're on, what platform. It doesn't matter. Bugs for everyone, right? Just making it rain bugs. Game's never been more unstable. I mean, well, during this period. It's more stable now, but it still was not as good as it used to be way back before Unity. This is no shade on the devs. The devs are trying to do something, right? They're trying to make something cooler, better for PvE, PvP, better for everything else. And here we are with a game coming up on its 12th anniversary, looking like it's basically missing 3 out of 4 legs and can't get assets loaded correctly, giving incorrect tokens, giving... the devs have to consistently give out compensation prizes for us just sticking with it. It's not looking good. So, whatever. We're trying our best to play this game and enjoy our hobby, right? And as such, today we're going to go through Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. for the new Mr. Fantastic, the Maker, and see what we can do with them. Now, I've heard there's bugs with it. I heard that as of yesterday. Like right early in the morning, that is not even Mr. Fantastic, that it's Captain Avalon. I'm just gonna go off and cross my fingers and hope that they've changed and corrected it by then. They probably haven't, have they? It's okay. I'll be here to just play through and react with you, right? What's up, Noodle Hair? Thanks for joining on YouTube. I appreciate it. And YouTube audio is going in and out? Really? Huh. If anyone else could confirm that, please let me know. I haven't seen any issue of that yet. I'll move my mic a little closer, though. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Thanks for letting me know, Jeff. Audio looks good on the side over here, but okay, I'll keep an eye open or ear open. The Twitch audio is good, huh? Darn them YouTubers. Anyways, no, I'm joking. Vacation is good. Welcome back. Yes, vacations were very good. But I am done with vacations for months and months now, unfortunately. Hey, it is what it is. Devs need an exterminator. True. Twitch audio is good. Thank you. Okay, let's get it. What story? Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. See, he looks good right here. It's the correct picture. Anyone want to talk to me about what the last Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. showed? Oh, I don't know. It showed Maximus instead of Captain Avalon. I remember that. I won't let it go. Let's get on in here. I already clicked into it once to see the news thing because, well, I was quite curious about the Captain Avalon / the Maker issues going on. But the visuals look correct so far. Take that for what it's worth. So, clickety. Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. going against Dr. Doom. The newer Dr. Doom. Shouldn't be too bad. Like one of the new Dr. Doom's little shticks, if I can call it that, is the idea that if he kills, or if anyone on his team kills enemies on the opposing side, that he replaces them with these Doom bots. And they're really cheap, easy, like 5 hit point Doom bots. They ain't nothing much to look at, but they're extra nuisances. They're doing things to the opposing team while they're sit in their ranks. It's kind of a fun little niche little thing you could do. It doesn't really warrant itself to be meta or anything else, but it's fun. But anyways, because he's by himself, this should be nothing. This should be a big nothing burger. Easy to get through, right? I would think so. I would hope so. So, let's get into it. We're going to look at Mr. Fantastic's new abilities. Can I just save with just one for one moment here? I'm kind of getting tired of every ability having a kind of a big paragraph for an active and then another paragraph for a passive. I mean, I'm all fine with figuring out abilities. This is what I do. I like puzzling things together. But man, it's... After a while, you start to miss like someone who just does, I do a big punch. I kind of miss that once in a while. We need a lummox. Can you give me a lummox in the game again just for one of the releases? You know, some just big, like I smack you for big damage. I kind of miss that. That's okay. That's just a tiny little complaint. We'll fix the bugs first. Okay, so for 7 blue, the ultimate future, blah, blah, blah. Select a non-friendly tile to convert into a 2-turn countdown. So, non-friendly, meaning any enemy tile or a basic tile, okay? Increases your progress by a very evil-looking number. And deals damage equal to the current progress and converts it to a random enemy special tile. And wait, it converts a random enemy special tile to a new copy of itself. It's a little vague there, a little muddy in the water, but let's keep reading. It'll probably get clearer, right? As a passive, Mr. Fantastic starts with 195 progress. There's that number again. Whenever he makes a non-attack special tile. So he has to make something that's not an attack, but it's still a special tile, okay? And it's he. It's not the team. He has to make it. Then you create a strength 390 attack tile. This passive is always unlocked. In other words, if he makes any other tile, a countdown, a repeater, a strike, a protect, a whatever, right? Then he's also going to make an attack tile to go with it. So, yeah. This progress is like an extra stat he has. An extra little statistic, kind of like how Shang-Chi counts his combos and Big Wheel counts his, his combo wheel. I forget what it was. Was it a speed rating? I think it was one, or yeah, speed rating, I think. And then Juggerduck counts momentum. Progress seems to be Mr. Fantastic, the maker's extra little stat on the side. So you start with a little bit of progress, and then you get a friendly tile out there with this ability cast actively that increases the progress by a much larger number. And then this progress deals damage. Just see, deals damage equal to the current progress. Deals damage basically when the countdown hits 0 again. Anyways. Okay, push that aside. Next one, Children of Tomorrow. 6 black, another nice cheap one. He had a 7 blue, not a 6 black. What is this? Blah, blah, blah. What marvels and horror, whatever. Remove all friendly attack tiles. Sounds like a fun team up with 4-star Carnage, am I right? I think it seems like an easy gimme. Then increase progress by 374. Well, okay, whatever. You know, a number for each one removed. That could be kind of cool, especially if you think about like all the tiny attack tiles we can make in a game. Think of a 3-star Storm or 1-star Storm, depending on your flavor of preference. They make a ton of tiny little attack tiles. We remove those attack tiles and get a much bigger output out of it. Not bad. Increase progress by a good amount for each one removed. Then convert a friendly city tile. We have progress. Now we have city. Okay. Into a fortified attack tile with strength equal to current progress. So you have a new type of tile, the city tile, that's referencing another new type of stat, the progress. Okay. As a passive, at the start of the battle and Mr. Fantastic's turn, if 1 doesn't exist, so at the start of the battle you're getting 1, right? You get a 1-turn fortified city repeater tile that increases your progress by a small amount, okay? While a friendly city repeater tile is on the board, all friendly attack tiles have bonus strength equal to the current progress. There's that thing again, okay? So you get a city tile to start. It is a 1-turn repeater. It increases progress by a set amount every time it hits 0, which will be every turn it's out there, right? And then all your friendly attack tiles have a bonus strength equal to your current progress, which is a stat that can also be bolstered. Is that enough to make your head spin yet? It might be. It's one of those things that I hope in this Unity engine that they're making here that they could have displayed somewhere within the character. Like you have the character on screen and show me what my progress is right now. Just show me that, please. Give me some sort of rundown of what's going on, what my character is doing, what they're affecting. Because if these are just invisible numbers in the background that I have to click into more menus to reference, it just makes it muddy and confusing, and the average gamer isn't going to want to play that. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, what's up, Carla? I missed that on YouTube. What's up? Hey, can you please get... Happy birthday, Carla. That's easy as that. That's the easiest thing anyone's ever asked me. Hey, Carla, happy birthday. Good to see you here. Yeah, John, that's right. I want an I punch you hard character. That's haven't seen one of those in a long time. Anyways, come on, next one. Purple. Comes in slices. Okay, I'm going to pump it up to 5 so we can see its true form. For 6 purple, there we go. Deals some damage. That's very light damage for level 5. Select up to 2 basic tiles, converting blue, black, and purple. Those are his colors. Easy way to remember this, by the way. I've kind of played with this already. Easy way to remember this is his colors, blue, black, and purple. That's what he plays with, right? That's his stuff. Blue, black, and purple gets converted to strike. His colors, his strength, right? Make them into strikes. Red, yellow, and green get turned to protect. So the ones that he's not good with, he turns those into shields, right? It's the best I could do. It's what I thought of earlier. Make of it what you will. Each with a strength equal to 50% of your current progress. So basically for 6 purple, you get a little bit of damage, and then you can take 2 basic tiles and make them into nice strikes or protects or one of each. You get the point. It's actually kind of an easy ability when you think about the other things he does. But, you know, of course, it's clouded by that word progress. As a passive, the Maker deals bonus damage equal to the current progress. Bonus match damage, I should say. His repeater and countdown tiles continue to work while he is stunned, airborne, or away. Now that's kind of cool. So you want to pump your progress up, because the higher his progress, the higher his match damage. That's pretty neat. It's bonus match damage, though, so it's not like his regular match damage. He's not going to start tanking over people, it sounds like. Sounds like it's just like a cherry on top. Bonus match damage, okay? Plus the fact that his repeater and countdowns always work even while he's stunned, airborne, or away. That could be really neat, too. I wonder how much that'll come in handy on certain characters or with certain teams. We'll probably play with that at some point, but it's hard to plan for that contingency too. You have to use this against a team that would actually do this to you. Not something you plan for, really, right? Punching out back soon. Okay, John, we'll see you soon. Okay, so this is what we got here. We got 5, 5, 3. That's the loner they give us. It's kind of complicated. It sounds like the guy wants you to have his repeaters out at all times. He starts with the city one. The city one consistently upgrades his progress every turn. His progress is upgrading his match damage. His progress is affecting his attack tile damage. His progress gets upgraded even better with more ferocity if he has his blue out, the ultimate future. His progress... it gets... I'm going to say this correctly here. I'm reading this to make sure I say it correctly. When he makes a non-attack special tile, you get to create another attack tile, and these attack tiles are bolstered by progress. Finally, he can make extra strikes and protects with his purple, and his stuff works even while he's stunned, airborne, and away. Very convoluted. I kind of wonder what he would do when put with certain other characters like Maximus, or obviously someone like 4-star Carnage would benefit him, or other people that make strike tiles quite plentifully. Okay. It's probably not as confusing as it looks. I'm hoping so. It is a little bit much, though, to swallow. That's for sure. Let's just get into it. Let's get one fight in here. Before I forget, let's draw on the animations because, you know, we want to see how it works, right? There it is. Character effects. Story. And welcome to Shield. Let's get in there. Okay, Doom. And let's go. I mean, to give me a match 5 right off the rip, I can't say no to that. Who can say no to that? Out of all the things he does, I guess I'll take the crit of purple, right? That was very fortuitous. All right, we'll take this purple. Comes in slices. Okay, so we're gonna deal some damage and select 2 tiles, make them into strikes or protects. We're gonna choose blue, purple, and black. Make some strikes, right? Why wouldn't you? And yeah, we'll go from there. So let's do it on what? Let's do 1 blue and 1 black. That was interesting. It's like they tried to make an animation of him waving his hand forward, like some sort of like some ta-da, some sort of a thing where, you know, it looks spiffy, looks neat, but it only came out in like 4 or 5 frames, so it kind of looks staggered too, like you're watching him through a strobe light. Whatever, you know, I applaud the attempt at making animation in this game because we don't get a lot of animation too often, do we? We'll go for the blue, the ultimate future. He doesn't have we don't have any enemy tiles out yet, so I guess we'll select something else, like this purple up here. That looks pretty. And we did the blue, we did the purple. Can I get a black? That'd be kind of cool, right? These attack tiles are strong. What do we got here? It's 1,170 plus 154 on the strike. Does it show where his progress is anywhere? My current progress is 774. So if all the attacks are up by 774, I mean that can get beefy. Yeah, that could be beefy over time. And plus his match damage is getting upped by it. I mean, that's not bad. That seems to be kind of brutal, but sneaky. Like, it doesn't look like he's going to do much, but he's really making really strong attack tiles, strengthening his match damage, but he's doing it under the guise of lesser numbers. Does that make sense? Like, he's got these small attack tiles. His match damage is normal looking, but it's actually everything is stronger because his progress went up. This could be kind of dangerous if you do this right, now that I think about it. Because the progress is like an invisible stat. No one can affect it. No one can say, oh, I'm going to lower your progress by a certain amount. That's not a thing. And so as long as his progress remains on the up and up, he just gets stronger and stronger, and nothing can really stop that. Well, besides obviously a good old projectile. Huh. That's interesting. Oh well. Test your metal. Okay. Let's see, Mr. Fantastic. Let's go against him with someone else. It seems like if we can't do something about his progress going up, we need to control the board. We need to get rid of his tiles on stage, right? Like, we can't have any of his stuff out there. If he keeps a repeater out there, attack tiles out there, whatever it is out there, he's going to control the fight, right? So let's control it back. Let's do him one better. We could go with, like, Karnak or something like that and just punch him in the face really hard, which is something I admire lately. But let's just beat brains with brains. 4-star Doc Ock. Don't forget about him. Remember that when he matches a yellow, blue, or black, he makes a tentacle. And at the start of his turn, for every color tentacle he has out there, he removes all enemy tiles in those colors. If he gets too many, two or more black or blue or yellow, those tentacles swap with a nearby color to make a different color tentacle he doesn't have yet. Hence how he gets his red, green, and purple tentacles. With 1 or 2 matches, he could veritably control a lot of the board. So it's not like he does a ton of damage with the tentacles, but he's very big on board control. I'm thinking this might be how we make Mr. Fantastic, the Maker, unmade. Let's give it a shot. Brains versus brains. Let's get rid of that. We got a match 5 plus get rid of an attack tile. Thank you. I'll take that. And then what? I take the yellow as well? I think we should. Because this will give us 2 different color tentacles right off the rip. We'll take the blue one as well. So now we have blue, yellow, and black tentacles out there. We'll take this yellow into... I see the green over there, the green match 4. We're leaving that alone. I want 2 extra other color tentacles to be made. Here goes a purple one. We still have 2 yellows. I'm surprised that 1 yellow up there didn't move to the green. I guess they could only do it once a turn. It's okay. Flip that on over. Spin to win. Get out of here. No one likes you, Puck. I'm sorry. I got PLW. A good buddy of mine does like Puck, but that doesn't count right now. No one likes him. Go away. I could probably just kill him right now by casting this black. I kind of want to see him dismantled slowly. Give it a second here. Okay, so he's got a black tile, he's got a blue tile, and... No, he doesn't. Just gonna make some piddly matches here. Oh, he's doing his little... his whoosh. He's displaying like a proud peacock. And... Nope! No tiles for you. Yeah. So if you couldn't tell, he's kind of like a sitting duck now. There's not much he could do. So I could do this if I wanted. Gain some blue AP. I could do this if I wanted, which is a good tile swap mechanic. Make like, I don't know, like this blue and yellow swap. Yeah, let's see what happened one more time. Let's watch one more turn of Mr. Fantastic struggle to be relevant. Oh, look, he's got a red and a purple special tile. No, he doesn't. Okay, so we've played with him long enough. Let's just go ahead and end his life. Boom. Shuffle the board and get rid of all the tentacles. Do a lot of damage per color of tentacle out there. That's how Doc Ock wins against a foe like Mr. Fantastic. Cool. Good to know that Mr. Fantastic is a easy to exploit weakness. Just get rid of the special tiles on the stage, and then he really can't do too much. He's still hurt a little bit, but he couldn't keep up. Okay. Let's get to the main events, shall we? We have 8 nodes. 4 of which are very Thanosable, meaning you can just punch through them pretty hard and get through it. I like to use Thanos or Mephisto to get through a lot of these things. Ooh, Nightcrawler's in here, huh? I love playing with Nightcrawler. 2-star or 4-star, I don't care which one. We'll go ahead and use a loner, and we'll bring out Thanos. Big purple. Get on out here, buddy. Doesn't matter well, okay, it does matter which one. I almost said doesn't matter which one, but don't use 4-star. We need Court Death. We'll just do this one right here. Oh, and we do not need to see Court Death happen over and over again. No one needs to see that. I should have put on 5-star Thanos just to have the heavy match damage. Oh well. Is anything to do really quick about this? I guess I could just hit him with this and be done. There we go. Good. Won't make that mistake next time. Day 1, show your stuff. Got some more, you know, people who don't matter. Give me the loner. Let's get my 5-star big... Okay, misclick. My 5-star big purple out there. There we go. Phyla-Vel, 3-star Captain Marvel is with us on this too. That's interesting. What a weird set of characters they're saddling us with. I wonder how this all relates to them. Does it matter which one I match? Probably not. I'll just take this black match and then team up match. There you go. There we go. Let's move on to a fight that actually has a little bit of teeth. And the only reason it has teeth is because we get to saddle with extra characters we don't nearly care about at the time. Day 1, toughen up. We got Sentry Fighter, Pyro, Mutation. They're all goons. Sentry Fighter makes some movements, which is annoying because they could destroy a lot of our tiles for no real reason than other to just be a nuisance. Mutations will smack you back if you attack or match some of their tiles away. Pyro is just really going to generate green, and it's just a threat. If his tile sits out there long enough, it will do a lot of damage, but it's not going to do anything. This is where we get to play around with some of our new stuff, right? Oh, Lady Octopus, along with the new Maker? Huh. That's an interesting way to go. So, Lady Octopus does damage per turn based on the tentacle tiles she makes out there. And that's kind of like one of her big things. As long as you have like nice size strike tiles or some sort of power boosters, Lady Octopus can keep damage rolling turn after turn very efficiently. My biggest gripe with her is just getting the tentacles out there, because honestly there are other characters that do things quicker and faster. But she's not too bad. It's only a 4 green to get things rolling. And if I remember correctly, I think it was her purple. Was it the purple? Or the blue? Let me see. Let me double check here. One of these two is like very notable. Cybernetic enhancement. 5 turn cyber upgrade countdown tile. Otherwise, fortify the tile, increase its timer. While the tile's on the board, allies deal 55% increased damage and take 55% less damage. That was the one. 55% increased in damage and 55% less damage. That's really good. Increase each of our teammates' abilities by 1 rank. Meh. If the tile is matched away or destroyed, stun her teammates for 2 turns. That's not cool, but I mean, but look what she gains while it's out there. 55% increased damage for the team and 55% less damage that they take. That's really good. If it's matched away or destroyed, so Mighty Thor obviously kills this. VR wave generator. I thought this did something cool too. Maybe I'm off. 3 turn repeater makes a strike attack projectile with increased strength equals to the combined strength of all enemy tiles of the same type. While the VR wave generator is on the board, all friendly strike attack projectiles gain bonus strength. Oh wow, gaining bonus strength would be kind of cool with the Maker out there, but you know what? I'm not going to try to rely on that. I think we're fine as is. We just got to pick some other person to go with them. I don't try to overkill it with 5 stars when it's an easy node like this. I try to do something that's playful, something that we can obviously abuse, for lack of better words. I'm kind of like doing something just silly and easy at first, right? He's a level 180, 316. I wonder if April. Did I not put it in right? Let's go Parker instead. Oh wow, that's not even in the name. What was... You know what? Fine. We'll just search for it by color. It's 3-star. And actually, I'll probably see her real quick here. I thought it was April, though. Could have sworn. April Parker. Did I misspell that? A-P-R-I-L. AP. Did I have it toned down? I had to trim down the filter to 4 stars, didn't I? That's where I probably messed up. Oh well. Okay, so why April? Why did I do this? Because I want to see if this works with it. At the start of April Parker's turn, depower up to 3 random enemy, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. Passive. When April Parker takes damage, create projectiles. So when I create these projectiles, I can. This black says I can convert to 5 random friendly projectiles to enemy attack tiles. Then deal damage to the target, increased by 33% for each projectile converted. I just wanted that on screen so I could look at this. Does the Fantastic, the Maker, play with enemy attacks at all? At all? I'm not so sure, but I wanted to see if like this would match. I saw attack tiles, and I wanted to see if there was a moment here where she could do something. Remove all friendly attacks. No, it's only friendly attacks. Ah, dang it. Nope. I keep trying to find something that where April's going to do something for us, and I don't think it's here. Nope. It's just not going to be here. She doesn't have a use in this yet. One day I'll find a better use for her. I swear I will. It's been in the back of my head. Oh well. Let's go back to 4 and 3ville. We'll just grab someone else that's more malleable, fits the bill better. We could go with Lockjaw, actually. We have these really sensitive tiles out there. We don't want the enemy matching them away. And if they do, they'll take a bunch of damage. I mean, that seems actually fine and fair. Why not, right? I feel like that works. I missed a thing over there. What's up, Dark? How's it going, man? Yeah, it has been a while. Vacations, summer vacation with the kids, you know, life. Things happen. We're in August. We're creeping back to prime time. You know, getting down to business again, right? Right. Let's get in here. Come on, Lockjaw. Let's see how this works. I feel like this will be very useful in some regards. I want to get rid of the sentry first, though. We're going to want... There we go. I almost want to leave this match 4 here because then he has to match it, and hence, hence we get the damage from Lockjaw out of it. I think I will. I think I'll leave it alone for him. Let him work. Boom. That's a nice chunk of damage. I'm trying to leave some stuff alone. Oh, that's gonna hurt a little bit. Oh well. Cybernetic enhancement, or do I save it for the Maker? I think they'll be done before then, right? Am I wrong about that? I feel like they're gonna be dead way before then. Well, let's do something, right? We'll do black, blue, hit it off. How'd you get Maker and Shield training? I'm still stuck with Avalon. Honestly, I saw the glitches at first. You know, everyone's reporting these glitches with Avalon being in here and not Mr. Fantastic, so I literally left it alone until just this stream. I have no other secret to give. I literally just left it alone, said I'm going to see if they fix it before I go live. And maybe they did. I don't know. I can't tell you any other way. I don't know, man. That's my story. Guess I'll take the black. Right. Okay, I'll get this black in here, right? We only have 1, 2 attack tiles to remove, but that's something, right? So now this attack tile does 1281 by itself. It might be decent. I kind of wish I had more blue to match away, but I guess I don't. Got to make use of this green, right? Get these tentacles out there. So that's 2 more sets of passive damage that can go out there. That's kind of... It was really easy, not pretty at all. It was more convoluted than it needed to be. That's like one of those examples of a team composition where it's like, yeah, you went like 5 different routes to get there to at the end when you could have just like maybe just punched them once or twice and been done with it. I appreciate what's going on with Mr. Fantastic and Lady Octopus and whatnot, but there's a lot of extra convolutedness to get the job done. But hey, you know what? I'm gonna leave it be. You know, we'll figure some stuff out with it. Maybe something will come to fruition soon enough. Why are we using? I know there's a Fantastic Four affiliation here with Nova, Frankie Ray, and Mr. Fantastic, right? Never mind if it's Maker or not. But there's like, this is a charge tile thing. She goes airborne. It's a little more straightforward than the Maker. It has everything to do. Maker loves these special tiles. Frankie doesn't care. I'm trying to see like where that appeal is. Like, why was this chosen? I don't know. That's real weird. Oh well. Let's get someone to go with it. I'm going to use Carnage on probably the third node of the next row. I'll probably do that just because it's so obvious. Got to get it out there, right? Let's go with... There's plenty of weird options in here to mess around with. The trick is figuring out which ones we want to abuse, right? That's at least, well, that's how I'm looking at it. Well, I guess you're stuck then. Did the welcome the node before I realized something was wrong? I think I locked him in. Huh. That's kind of weird for them to actually just lock it in like that. I would think that it would be an asset that you could just kind of load in and out. I mean, isn't that the whole reason they're switching to Unity engine as it is to make things more malleable, that they could tweak things when they want? So now I can't even rely on your strat since we have completely different essential characters. I mean, true. I guess we could always go back to the Captain Avalon stuff from the last stream. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. Wish I could help you more on that. Oh, this ought to be easy. Hold up. Deathlock, right? Right? Let's take a look here. Hey, Maker. Villains, Genius, Enhance, Multiversal, Time Displaced Battle World. Oh. You don't have any of that, do you? Isn't it Technologist and Synthetic? And he doesn't have either of those? I figured he'd had one of them. Yep. Synthetic or Technologist. Dang. Sorry, Deathlock. You do not qualify for what I was looking for here. My bad. I don't think we're going to need any help killing anyone off here, right? So maybe we'll just be really silly about this and put in someone that can make attack tiles consistently but is not Carnage. Does that sound fair? I think that sounds fair. Oh, we should do that thing with Storm. Let's see if they live long enough. That'd be neat, right? Go what? This one? I think it's this one. Yeah, 64 basic tiles converted to strength 29 attack tiles. Okay, so let's do that. And I can't give anyone a black AP boosting support, because that doesn't exist out here, right? I can't give you one either, right? Heroes, Cosmic Enhanced, no, you wouldn't fit the bill. Oh well, we'd have to rely on getting enough black AP to make it work. We'll try. We'll see if we can get it to work. It'd be really fun if we do. Wait, Maker isn't a technologist? Well, yeah, I know, right? It seems like that would be the whole shtick. Isn't that fit like everything about him? I kind of wonder if sometimes they make these affiliations with an idea of them playing a certain way, and you know, it's like they want to tell the story of the character, but make sure not to give them certain power in the game. Like almost like there's a little bit of a balance in like making them fit certain affiliations or not. Like they were afraid of just Deathlock teaming with them or something. I guess I'll take the red. It's got a charge tile. Why not, right? I would really like a lot of black, though. Come on. Deal damage plus damage for each charge tile. I don't really care. Nope. I'm not trying for that. I really just want the black to work. I could easily do this and try to make the win. I'm not trying to. What? I want... I don't see a lot. Okay, I'll just get this. You're a jerk. You know that, right, game? It's like it just aimed for it. Like homed in on it. Oh well. Give me that blue. I want to get this thing to work with the black AP. I really do. No? We're not going to allow this? I can't do much of that green. I'm so close to casting the blue. I just want this to work. Come on. Have a heart, game. Well, I guess I'm doing this. That'll give me the black and the blue. I need to get some things rolling. I need a little more black. Still not ready yet. But in the meantime, let's get this blue rolling. We'll put it like, I don't know, down there. I could have, actually, I should have done one of the countdowns. That's my bad. It shows you how little I'm fearing this. I'm just like, whatever, mistakes were made. This thing's not doing anything much. Just some damage. Deals more damage and deals damage to a random aim mecha ally. Ugh. No one cares. No one cares. Frankie's good for it. She can take it. Wow. Some damage was had. Holy what? What is going on here? Those are some big hits. 3,238. Increase progress by 811. Oh, every time I attack, it ticks down. Okay. Progress is 11,657. Oh, wow. Okay, so right here, I'm glad we stretched this battle out. That I wasn't just clicking on Frankie's abilities just to go hit, 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 hit. And try to win real quick. Because this let me see what progress can really do to these tiles. This tile doesn't look that buff. 1,619. I have 2 such tiles out there, basically. And yet each of them is buffed by like 11,000 more, if I remember the rules correctly here. Make sure I'm seeing that right. Yeah. While a friendly city repeater is on the board, all friendly attack tiles have bonus strength equal to your current progress. And progress right now is 11,657. I'm not even trying for that, but it's just what is happening. That's kind of crazy. Well, I don't get to do what I wanted to do here. And I need to match one more black to make it happen. Maybe two. And it's not going to happen. I guess if I did this, I'd give myself a chance at it. Sure. Nope. They're dead. I tried. I tried to stall for time. Oh well. It's just going to happen. Bye. I wanted to see a certain combo happen. I wanted to make 64 attack tiles and then have Mr. Fantastic absorb all of those. Maybe we can do that next time, right? I mean, it worked, and I wasn't even... It won, and I wasn't trying to win yet. I'm not saying it was good. I just wanted it to work in a certain way. Nightcrawler... that's right, Thanos time, right? Loner, and come here, Big Purple. There he is. Let's get in there. What's up? Okay, yep. Yay, bots. Yeah, so Maker's like a trickier Dark Beast, but with several ways to buff his damage. Yeah. I guess if we were to really distill it down to its bare components, sure. Whereas Dark Beast, you don't want to spend the black AP because you're spending his match strength. You can't really do that with Mr. Fantastic over here. He's going to gain that progress, and it never gets drained. Progress is forever. So, yes. Yes, it is like that. He's kind of better in a lot of ways. It's just you can't force it right off the rip. Like with Dark Beast, I could put on a couple of supports on some characters and gain a lot of black AP to start. Can't do that with this Mr. Fantastic model here. So that's what I'm getting out of it, at least. I guess we'll just match that. And go away, you. Let's try YouTube for a bit, John. Okay. What you doing over here, John? Good to see you cross the line. Playing both sides over here. Trying it from a different angle. Got like the vertical on one, the horizontal on the other. You want to see what it's like on the other side? Okay, got Phyla-Vell, and doesn't matter because we're just going to purple them away, right? Look at old Buckethead. Let's lay him down to rest. There we go. I just realized using my actual The Maker in the back there. Wasn't using a loner. Doesn't matter. Okay. Day 2, toughen up. We know Carnage will work, right? I wanted to use Carnage on this node, but we know it works. There's no reason to. I'm going to try the Storm thing again, okay? I feel like this would be really fun to see happen. The damage might be really ridiculous if I get it to work. There you are. I was like, which one was it? There you go. But because we have Lady Octopus on a team, we can speed this up. She's a villain, and hence villains can put on supports like this. The Tinkerer. 80% chance to gain 6 black AP. Heck yeah. Let's do that. And you're just a loner. And Storm's fine as she is. Let's put on another +2 black. It's worth it. This is all in the name of science. I'm sure these two people would agree. Anyways, let's go. Different interface. Yeah, it is, John. I have to admit, if I want to use the same interface on both YouTube and Twitch, I have to become a paying member of Streamlabs, which nothing against Streamlabs. You guys are great. Love you. I just, I'm not that big yet, let's call it what it is. I'm still paying for many other things in my life, so yeah. Maybe at one point in the future I'll pay for a service where I can have the same interface on both and stream across multiple more, services. Anyways, maybe a little more black. What does that need? 9 for Storm and 6 for Fantastic, right? Yep, 9 for Storm and 6 for Fantastic. So that means I need a total of 15 to see this come to light. Let's get rid of the commander first, of course, while we're doing all this. That'll probably help in some way. Give me that yellow. I think I need... Oh, there it is. There's in black. Almost didn't see that there. One more black. Just one more. And I don't want to see no stuns right now, Iceman. I see it coming. Oh, shoot. Scarlet Witch is going to hit me hard with the Reality Crush. Yikes. That's not cool. That's not what anyone signed up for. No way to lower that down right now, is there? Nope. That's just going to hit no matter what. Well, hopefully the stun hits Lady Yak, right? That's all I can really hope for. It did! Haha! Cool. Wasted on her. She's a scapegoat. Haha. Okay. I guess I should... Well, I don't see a black match available, so... I should really match this yellow before that becomes an issue. Now I can use this yellow. And we can hit this black up, maybe? Okay. We got what we need. We got what we came for. Switch to Iceman. Hailstorm. That's a lot of attack tiles. Now, remember what we were looking at. Remove all friendly attack tiles. Increase progress by 356 for each one removed. Then convert a friendly city tile into a fortified attack tile with a strength equal to current progress. Click. 20,000. Yay! And what does that make my progress? My progress is right now 20,357. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's enough to make me happy. Oh, wait. That's his match damage, too. That's right. His match damage goes up based on his progress. Not just attack tiles. I feel like that was a very successful lab experiment. That was pretty fun. A lot of work to get that result, though. Still not something that I'm really comfortable saying, hey, everyone, we can do this to win. It needs, like, what, 15 black? I mean, in that case, you might as well just do 14 purple and some in the whales, right? But still, fun little thing to do on the side. Is that all? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. Day 2, a test of skill. Let's back up one step here. Make sure everyone understands what we're walking into. So this is one of the 2 really dreaded nodes of this. If you're not going to chasm and, cheese your way through the fight, you got Riri Williams with her really, really super deadly. At level 530, her red is doing, was it like 70,000-ish damage or more to somebody, or to the 2 people in back. If you got more than 1 person alive, she hits both of them for half the damage each. Ridiculous. Mockingbird's red is super, super powerful. It's like 90k damage, but it's spread across 2 turn countdown tiles. So at least you have a chance of getting rid of them. Decoy's just there to feed green for Riri Williams, so she could do her green, which is a bit of damage, knock you airborne for a turn, but it's nothing to write home about that much. Beyond that, If you make a match 4, Mockingbird's going to gain some AP for them. I mean, it's really simple, this team, how they work. They support themselves very well, but they're waiting on getting that red AP so that Riri Williams or Mockingbird can explode you, basically. Riri's blue also helps them get red, which is, you know, not good for you. And Mockingbird's purple helps them get red. So, anyways, I'm going to get rid of the decoy. Then Riri. So Riri is, because Riri's red is instantaneous. Mockingbird's is a countdown. So that's the order of effect for me. I'll stick with Frankie, of course. I have no choice. And Mr. Fantastic the Maker. I'm going to heal her up. And then we got to use someone else, right? I have a different idea on how to exploit the Mr. Fantastic thing. The thing we just did with Storm, but let's exploit it further and more consistently. Does that make sense? I think it does. Good old Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger have this, is it the black passive? Yeah. At the start of the turn, if there are at least 9 black tiles on the board, create an okay attack tile. If not, convert up to 3 basic tiles to black. Basically, we're going to passively feed the black AP for Mr. Fantastic. If there are enough black tiles out there, we're going to make an attack tile. When I have enough black AP, Mr. Fantastic is going to cast his black, absorbing the attack tiles that Cloak and Dagger are helping to put down passively, and feeding him faster. That's the idea. We'll see if this actually works. I don't think I can really do anything else support-wise, though, so we'll just leave this 2 black and green support down there, or this boost, I should say. Let's roll with it. But if you use Polaris and Medusa Carnage, John says, yes, that would be fun. So instead of relying on Storm to put 64 all down at once, you could do Polaris and Carnage. I wouldn't say, I mean, Medusa's good at doing the entanglement thing. But you wouldn't get them as often. Medusa also creates green, blue, and purple attack. I'm sorry, AP. Well, I guess the blue and purple would help the maker, but the black not so much. There's no black being made. That might be fun to play around with. Anyways, I see a black charge tile, so why would I not grab that, right? Let's go. Black AP. I'm just going to grab that right now. Okay, they got a lot of purple. That's kind of dangerous. I want to say... Charges up to 8 AP of the enemy's strongest color. Which is... Okay, so my strongest is green. So I don't have a lot to fear right now because I only have 2 green. They are going to make more red though, and that's going to hurt. I guess we'll take some blue for now to get that ready and rolling. So there's an attack tile. I have 2 attack tiles out there. I have more than enough black. Let's do this now. Increase progress by 1688 for each attack removed. There we go. So now this is 6,921. My progress is 6,921. So this should make some of this even easier to deal with. There we go. Oh, got up. Ooh, wrong person to make airborne. I didn't even think about that going in. That was kind of fun. Like, you don't want to put her airborne. It's not what your intention is, I guarantee it. We could do this again, though. So now we're at 10,297, right? Yes, we are. Beautiful. The maker... Wait, hold up. Are all the colors the makers? Except for yellow. It's not showing in his stats, is it? No, it doesn't. Okay, I didn't think it would. Okay, well, let's go with this. Whoa, 11,000, another 10,000. Huh. Okay. Whoa, 4,000. Hey, don't get rid of that. We're working with that over here. We'll take that purple. 12,000 damage on that match. Okay. It's working. So what are we at right now? 11,680. I have 1, 2, 3 tactiles out there. Let's do it again. What are we at now? 18,000 progress. This tile is an 18,000 attack tile. I could put this out there too. Might as well, right? Convert that blue and this blue because we like strike tiles. Oh boy. And the strike tile is 7,000 because if I remember correctly, it's like worth 50% of it, right? Oh, it's at rank 5. That's right. We have this power at rank 3, so it's 20% of the current progress. Still, 7,500 on the strike. Well, because it's 2 strikes out there. Dang, that's ridiculous. Okay, so let's do a match, right? I gotta use Mr. Fantastic's match. I could use Nova's black, but no, let's do it the right way. Let's do this. 27,000, 29,000. You're not gonna live long enough to see those bombshells go off. Sorry, ain't happening for you. I mean, I could just match this nice and slow. Done. Wow. Wow, I say. YouTube is about 10 seconds behind Twitch, John says. Okay, that's good to know. Thanks for the info on that. I never really thought about that before. I would kind of assume they would be the same. Huh. That's pretty good stuff. Take that for what you will. I feel like we just did some major research here tonight on what Mr. Fantastic, the Maker, is all about. Obviously loves attack tiles, loves black AP. You need the black AP to turn the attack tiles into permanent strength upgrades for him, not just for matching, but for his attack tile shenanigans. He would not work well with Dark Beast because Dark Beast wants to hoard the black AP to make for his own strength purposes, right? But Mr. Fantastic wants to spend it to further increase his strength. Basically he wants to team up with the tactile makers and use them for his own benefit and gain, which is very villainous if you say it like that. So it works. I think this could be a really fun character altogether. I'm trying to think of how else you could exploit that, but I think we just saw a really good example with Cloak and Dagger. Black tile generation, along with, giving you black AP so you can use those attack tiles that Cloak and Dagger makes. I feel like that works really well. So, anyways. Go figure on a time difference. That is weird, isn't it? Okay. I mean, that's what we got on this here. So that was the Maker's first 2 days of Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. I got 2 more days to do, days 3 and 4. We'll do them on Wednesday. I'm sure you guys can wait, right? I mean, I can. I'm patient. Just a word for the wise, though. People have been talking about anniversary coming up already, and what do you suggest do you do? And I've had this question more than a couple times. Do whatever makes you happy. I can't give you better advice than that. Some people play this game way too seriously, and probably myself included on some levels, but you don't have to. This is just a game. Have fun. If you're a money spender and want to throw 20 bucks at it every couple weeks because, like, hey, what's the difference? I could go out and buy a couple beers, or I could increase my game that I'm playing. Hey, you do you. I'm not going to tell you what to do. As far as my advice, what I'm going to do with my resources, I'm going to do what I've always done. I'm going to hoard them up and play them every time I see a good store or a new store come around that has worthwhile components to it. Anniversary usually has good stores. It's usually a good bet there's something worth saving for and spending there. But if you are low on slots, you can't roster everyone. My advice, stick to it. This game is very much about persistence, staying the path. Don't stray from it. Do what you need to do to get things done. Don't look for the new shiny, because that's what the devs want you to do. They want you to look for the new shiny, so that way you're convinced that spending is the only way to catch up. Just stay true to the path. Keep your slots rolling. Keep your HP set on slots until you rostered everyone. Hoard your CP, hoard your HP, hoard your tokens, and spend when the time is right. Stick to your plan. You'll get there. But yeah, we got what 7 weeks until anniversary time. So yeah, look for me then. We'll talk more about what our hoarding gets us, and well, shoot, if it gets us anything worthwhile. All depends on those stores, right? Okay. 55k HP? Yeah, that's what I got right now. I mean, can I be real with you? And I usually am. Here's my roster. I wouldn't have 55k HP if it wasn't for Shuri. See, the Ascended Shuri, Black King, and scroll just a little more. Patience again, and Wolverine, especially Wolverine, and then a little more. And because of that little short that I've shown a while back about Red, when I got 4-star Red Hulk up and running to 5-star land. He's in here somewhere. He's not that far down. You'd think I'd remember. There it is. And 4-star Red Hulk. These are my ascended characters to 5-star land. Those alone have made me big bank. It's ridiculous how much each level of a 5-star champ reward gives you. The 250 HP is nothing to laugh at. You know, obviously a whole legendary token every four levels. Obviously the ISO if you really need it. CP, 25 CP every 4 levels. Ugh, it's ridiculous. There's good stuff in there. And then, you know, talk about your 4 stars. Once you start getting 4-star characters, you know, like this Magneto, this Spider-Man, this Ares, this Black Widow, the final 10 levels of 4-star land are just fraught with lots of ISO and HP and what have you. I mean, Ascension has been a pretty long road, but I'm at the point where it's starting to make me bank, you know, hand over fist. So if you have ever wondered, is Ascension really worth it? I've seemed to have spent a lot. I'm not getting any further. I got, like, you know, a really powerful Ares, but who cares, right? No. Stick with it. It really starts to help your wallet out, so to speak, your in-game wallet. HP hasn't been a problem in a long time now, and it's really nice to see. So, anyways, watch the anniversary store have Doctor Strange, everyone's favorite. I'm hoping, cross my fingers, that it's Golden Oldie. Come on. Golden Oldie really hit hard when she came out, and people still use her all the time today. I would really like Golden Oldie to be in there. Unfortunately, because of 5-star Sam and 4-star Juggernaut hitting as hard as they do nowadays in the meta, I fear that they're going to be all throughout it as well. But I just want Golden Oldie. I'm just going to be selfish and say that much. Anyways. Okay. That's enough, right? Hopefully with any luck, I'll definitely see you on Wednesday. And shoot, we'll get back to the regular, you know, once to twice a week streams real soon here with school starting up. Whew. Thank God, right? Okay. Thank you very much for joining me, John and Carla. Happy birthday once again. Jeff and Noodle Hair joining me on YouTube. Over on the Twitch side, John again, getting double props, right? And Dark, I appreciate you joining me as always. And the sub, never forget. Thank you very much. Have a good one, everybody. Later.